Yo, what's going on, guys? Dude Cheeto here. Today we're going to be taking a look at LF Revival Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Now, this guy is exactly what we needed for both the powerful opponent team as well as the Saiyan Saga team. Um, Originally the Saiyan Saga team wasn't much, but especially with the new Tien and this new Vegeta, the team has become super competent, and you could probably argue it as one of the best teams in the game right now. But this Vegeta alone is able to cover for so many tags. So for example, Perfect Cell required a powerful opponent green that also had a second life. So those two together are paired perfectly. Um, Also in Vegeta Clan, you could also pair him up with Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. So on that team, you could have double endurance on top of the revival, which is fantastic. So all around, this guy's gonna age pretty well, but all with him being on the defensive front, he can also dish out a ton of damage if you build up his unique gauge. Now, it's not as how do you say, complex as Super Saiyan Blue Evolutions because he does get all his buffs. You just build up most of his damage and damage guard when you fill up his gauge. Now, I only got this guy at 3 stars. Unfortunately, I did have to pity him, so that was a bit unfortunate. But even at 3 stars, this guy can do a ton of damage, which is very insane actually. Um, so taking a look at stats here, of course they're not going to be the best because of my stars, but he's still a fantastic unit. Um, Also speaking of the unique gauge, this was what I was referring to earlier. So every 3 times he fills up his gauge, he can fill up to 60% uncancelable damage and also get 30% extra damage card. He also gets crit rate, which is nice, and he gets healing key and all that good stuff. Even after post revival too, he gets a ton of buffs and damage. Now, I'm going to be running this guy on the Saiyan Saga team, of course, because he can get his hands on a bunch of pure damage and just a ton of defense as well. I'm also going to be pairing him alongside Tien, like I said, so this team won't be lacking any second life characters, except for Kaioken Goku, which is completely fine because the way he dishes out damage is going to be completely worth it. I'm also got a Zenkai buffer on this team here, so it can cover up for the lack of stars on this team, but again, he won't look lackluster at all whatsoever. Now, if we move on to the equips here, I'm going to be using this Awakened equip, which gives strike defense, special move damage, some health restoration, some base health alongside some pure 10% to pure defenses. I've also got this PvP clip here that just came out with the Vegeta, so it's going to give some base blast attack, base health, some more base blast attack, and some 20% pure blast attack, which is huge even for a PvP clips like this one. And then finally, I'm going to be using this platinum equipment here, which gives 15% to base health, both double defenses, base, and also 8% pure strike and blast defense per Saiyan Saga member. So with this equip alone, he's getting 24% pure defense just for having Saiyan Saga members. Alright, without further ado, let's wreak some havoc. Okay, looks like we're facing a future variant. This is a really old variant actually. But with Perfect Cell, I think it can still cook. One thing I wanted to mention is that Yajirobe also gives critical alongside max base health, so that should pair nicely alongside Vegeta's gauge. And on top of that, Yajirobe also gives green card, so Vegeta should get cover null consistently. All right. Okay. This should just reduce ki a little bit. Sure. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if that was an actual drop. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I think we'll go with the blue, just because. Okay, not bad. Okay. Nope, ran out of cover now. That's fine. The earlier we fill this gauge, the better. We can go with the rush just to get the gauge out of the way. Okay. We'll go with the blast. Okay. I don't want to go into Vegeta because he has an anti-revival, so okay. Okay, nice. Good. Then we can use the green to get some cover change notification. Yep. I think this is why having Yajirobe on bench is so important. hmm And it wouldn't let me sidestep. Yeah, I think he's forgot. He's not. Oh, that's weird. That's fine. Um, okay, yeah, I was gonna say the type null shouldn't last too long. Um, Sure, we'll go with Chaozu's revival instead. I think Goku could have survived it too, but we can start rolling out the damage. I want to see if I can pop. This should be a kill regardless, because I think he's forgotten that we've rushed his trunks already. Okay. Fine. Yep, and that gets rid of abnormal conditions. Okay, styles out. Okay. We'll get rid of Tien. Um, with green. Okay. So he's still got his main ability, so we will just have to watch out for that. Oh, okay. Or not. Okay. Um, Mono blue. Okay. Um, I'm considering even bringing this Goku here. I mean, there'd be no reason not to. He was mainly there just for the Z ability, but I think in a moment like this, I don't see why I shouldn't bring the Goku. Okay, just doing this for more key. This might actually work. His team. Okay. Going to Kaioken. Okay. Okay. He's almost got time skip as well. So we will not be risking that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go into Goku for that. Oh, okay. I was hoping that was a strike. And I mean, in the end, if he decides to rush, I mean, we've got Vegetas. Nope. Oh, that's a quick animation. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. That gives us buffs in the end, so no harm done. Just realized we need to get through Cell's endurance as well, somehow. Okay. Hit, huh? That's fine. Hmm. Okay. Was kinda hoping I could catch his hit in a rush. Not approaching, which is like... Okay. Okay, I did not know Cell was immune to that. Good to know. I don't know if he wants to stay in or stay out. I think he'll wants to... Okay, that works too. We'll check another one, yeah, just in case. Okay, and then we'll go for a sneaky mid-range strike. And he hasn't got his chance to use the time skip at all. Nope. And then we'll catch you with this. Oh, okay. At this point, it's just about whittling down the timer. I think he's... Oh no, he has. He might go for a rush. If he has another one. Or an overdrive, that works too. Okay, completely gets that. Okay. Yep, and that's GG's. Okay, looks like we've got the Vegeta perfect silk combo I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I think Omega might be a solid third, but I don't know. He's aged a little bit, so he's not as good as he used to be. Yeah, let's see what he's got. It's a bit laggy. I can't move. Okay, so this is some serious lag. What is this? Okay, can I... No, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. Mm. Okay, ooh, this works as well. Whoa, okay, this is a 14-star Omega, what the heck? Isn't that's not insane? Okay. It's gonna be spitting the damage here. Okay, ooh, okay, this is a genuine issue, what the hell? Okay. Type neutral. Okay, we'll let Vegeta take a couple hits before we switch out to Chiaotzu. Nope. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, now the internet's just fine. Make it make sense. I don't even think this is gonna be enough to kill. Bruh. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Okay, we've got androids with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Okay, that's a pretty interesting team comp. I think that's one of the original units, showcase units, um, when he first came out, so this is not a bad team. Perfect Cell has been getting a ton of partners this anniversary. He decides to switch, sure. Okay. Okay. Let Tien take a couple of hits. Yeah, I don't want to switch in just yet. Whoa, okay. Okay. I have to let Vegeta go. Um, yeah. It's kind of hard because he's got blast armor and I've got just a whole hand of blasts. There we go. And then we get more type null. We'll go with the overdrive. Okay, that's some damage. Okay. I sidestepped, but sure. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with the rush for damage. If he wants to go into MVP 17, that's fine. That way we'll get this cell disruption out of the way as well. Yeah, we need to start putting some dent into these units. I don't know why that's such a popular thing to do. Okay, nice. Okay. That was well played. Go with the blast. Kind of strike. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, I did not charge that long. But sure. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. And we'll just, yep. And then we'll chuck these because we have 50% damage on them. Okay, we just need to survive these last counts. Ooh, okay. That should do it. Nice. Alright, so for our final match, yeah, looks like we've got a pretty beefed up Saiyan Saga team, basically like mine. But I've got Tien instead. Um, I can't say for sure if this is a reroll account or not because, I don't know. It feels like it, but well, anyways. That should be the end of his cards. Okay, ground battles are genuinely causing the drop of the frame rate. This is insanity. Okay. Okay, so the one weakness to this team is just the pure lack of, yeah, just the pure lack of second lives. So right here we have already got this Goku out the way, hopefully. Yep. So now we just got one revival and then Kaioken Goku. I'm not sure what that guy was waiting for. Okay, we'll just go ahead and transform for damage. Yep, and that is a frame lock. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yep. I think people tend to forget about the blast cover change. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use up the blast. And this gives us Vanish as well. Oh, okay. Alright, so just some final thoughts on the unit. He is fantastic. It's just a personal thing where I just need a lot more stars for him to get really going. So if I'm able to get him at least 4 or 5 stars, he should be very competent enough to be run even in the top ranks. So I'm currently top 2K. So this was a very good showing of Vegeta of how he can tank hits, but he can also dish out damage when needed. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace.